In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best sniping filters right now in NBA 2K23 MyTeam to make you tons of MT. And let's get straight into it. But before we get into it, though, actually make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I post MyTeam videos every single day. And let's get straight into these filters. We've got some great filters here today. The first filter I want to tell you guys about is for this George Mikan card, which did just go ahead and come out yesterday. So all you do is go George Mikan Dark Matter, and you find the cheapest one currently at the time of you seeing this video. This has been a pretty good filter, honestly, and there actually is some cards popping up on this filter because, again, he is a brand new card, and as you can see, he's selling for about 35k, but as you can see, it looks like he's actually not selling at that price, but you could definitely sell him instantly at about 33,000 MT. So with that being said, go over to the max buyout and put it to about 28,000 MT. Make sure that you have it on George Mikan Dark Matter and just keep refreshing here, and you will be able to go ahead and see some snipes. Now with a filter like this, you're not going to want to spend more than like 10 to 15 minutes on this filter, because it is just one single card. But the filters that have more than one card are the filters that you do want to spend longer times on, because obviously you're going to be seeing more snipes. So with that being said, let's hop into a filter that's just like that. So all you do here is go color Dark Matter, theme. You're going to go over here to the hero section, and I have multiple of these hero filters that have been really good recently, so make sure to stay tuned. But as you can see here, you want to find the cheapest ones on your console, which looks like it is going to be Manu Ginobili right now for about 29k. So literally all you need to do here is put the max buyout on about 24,000 MT, and literally any of the hero dark matters that you see, including Manu at this price, are guaranteed to make you profit. Now, of course, with this filter, like I said, you definitely do want to spend some time on this filter refreshing. If you see a Manu, you definitely will make a few thousand profit, but if the main thing you're trying to get here is any of the other hero cards, which again, you can see any hero card on this filter at all, any of them, so that is why this filter is so good. But again, just spend some time on this filter and you definitely will see a couple of pop-ups. And with that being said, I'm going to move in here to the next hero filter, which is a better hero filter than that one. Now for this next one, it is going to be less cards popping up, but the snipes are just so much better. So literally all you have to do here is go over here to the color and put it to dark matter, go over to the theme and put it to hero, of course, again. But now, instead of just like going for the cheapest ones, all you're going to do here is go over to the conference and put it to East. And as you can see in East, you have the possibility of Jordan, who's a snipe, Tim Thomas, who's a snipe as well, JR, who is a little bit of a snipe. I don't know if he's really a snipe anymore, but Ben Simmons is also a snipe. And those are the main three you're going to be looking to snipe, is Ben, Tim, and MJ. Now, all you do here is go over to the minimum buyout and put it to 500. But as you can see, Penny Hardaway ruins the filter because he's the only card out of them that is a buy now. So all you need to do is pick up one of these Penny Hardaways. As you can see here, there's one for 84k, 88k. You can pick one up for about 84 to 85k, and if you have the MT to do that, literally just pick one of them up and then go over down here and enable it, and then all the cards that you see will be guaranteed snipes. So this is a really good filter if you want to try to snipe a dark matter and possibly make a couple 100,000 MT profit, just by doing that. And with that being said, we're going to move into a more similar filter to that. All you're going to do here is go over to East. You're going to go dark matter. You're going to go point guard. As you can see, oh wait, actually, let me go over here first. You're going to go over to the minimum bid as well and put it to about 100,000 MT. And as you can see, the possible pop-ups are Ben Simmons, who's a snipe, the other Ben Simmons, who's also a snipe, LaMelo Ball Invincible, obviously, definitely a snipe, and those are the main ones. You're going to be able to see both Ben Simmons's, and you're going to be able to see LaMelo Ball all on this filter. And all you need to do here is go over to the minimum buyout 500, and if you want, you can enable a couple of these cards, but you don't even need to. That's what makes this filter so good. All you need to do is scroll down to like right here, and then as you can see, right between these two cards is where the snipes will pop up, obviously at that 4-hour mark. You'll be able to possibly see Titans Ben, Hero Ben, or even Invincible LaMelo on this filter, and you don't even need to spend any MT if you don't want to spend MT to go ahead and do it. And as you can see, if there was a snipe right there, I would have been able to get it. But obviously, if you guys do have some MT to spare, you can just simply get rid of this Lin, who's only about 6,000 MT, and now the scroll is 3 less. And then possibly, if you have more MT, get rid of Tyrese Halliburton, who's another about 8,000 MT, and then all in all you spend about 15k to get a really great filter. Obviously all you would have to do is go over here and enable it, and as you can see, for somebody like me, I am able to do that. But if you guys were wondering what happened to all my MT, because some of you guys are wondering, I picked up Dark Matter East enabled. Let me show you what I mean by that. So if you go over here to the minimum bid, Dark Matter East, minimum bid 100k, minimum buyout 500. As you can see, there's a million cards. You're not going to be able to snipe these cards at all because there's so many of them. And by the time you get to that 4-hour mark, you're not going to be able to get the snipe. Somebody would have got it before you. So I went ahead and bought enabled for East, which does enable out a bunch of the cards. And as you can see, I have a little scroll here, and then I'll get to that 4-hour mark. There is a few more cards that I could potentially pick up, like obviously this MJ, and from time to time it is going to be less of a scroll, sometimes it's going to be more of a scroll. But as you guys can see, if I go over to my collection here and go to Dark Matter cards, literally I had to pick up all these cards to get this filter. That is where all my MT went, is buying all these cards for East enabled, and we're gonna have to see if it ends up paying out. But with that being said, let's move into the next filter, which is gonna be Dark Matter Cheapest. Now, Dark Matter Cheapest is a filter that's so good, but a lot of people just don't think to use such a simple filter like this. They want to overcomplicate it and use all these complicated filters, but this is one of the most easy and best filters to use. As you can see, the cheapest Dark Matters are going for about 6,600. So to guarantee yourself some profit, go over here to the max buyout and put it to about 5,500, 5.5k, and just go Dark Matter. And any Dark Matter you see here is guaranteed to make you profit. Obviously, if you get someone like Jeremy Lin, you're making about 1,000 profit at 5k if you get it for. But if you're able to see any of the more expensive Dark Matters, you can be making tens of thousands of MT on some snipes on this filter. Again, this is a filter where you should spend a lot of time on it because you're going to see snipes on this filter. It shows every Dark Matter in the game that's under 6k or under 5.5k. So sometimes the simple filters are the best. So with that being said, the next filter is going to be the Galaxy Opal filter. The cheapest Galaxy Opals I think are going for about 3,500. Yep. And literally all you need to do here is go over to the max buyout and put it to about 3k, and not 3k actually, put it to 2,500. That's what I like to do. So Galaxy Opal max buyout 2,500, and any opals you see here are guaranteed to make you profit. Now, you're going to see some snipes that are only going to make you a few thousand profit, but you could see some snipes that are going to make you way more than that, and it's worth it to just go ahead and use this filter. Sometimes people just overthink and overdo it, and they're trying to do too much with these filters. But if you just use some of these basic filters from time to time, you're going to get some snipes. You're guaranteed to make a couple of snipes from these Opal and Dark Matter basic filters. And with that being said, the next filter I want to show you guys is going to be a very, very simple one that people don't use that much, and it's max buyout 750 everything. If you guys didn't know, every card in the game profits you if you get it for 750 or under, including golds, including emeralds, including sapphires, including rubies, including obviously Dark Matters as well. And literally, if you just go over here to don't touch anything and just put it to 750, any card you see popping up is guaranteed to make you profit. And trust me, there is pop-ups on this filter because people just throw up cards all the time for like 500. Trust me. And obviously, if you're able to see like an Opal or a Dark Matter, you're making tons of profit potentially, depending on who it is. And literally any card you see is guaranteed to make you from a minimum of a couple hundred MT profit to obviously possibly even millions of MT profit, depending on what cards you're luckily able to snipe. It's such a simple filter, but it's a filter that you should just hop on from time to time, see if you can get lucky and get something for 750 or less, and go ahead and flip it up for whatever it goes for. Obviously check the price of whatever you get and plan accordingly. But with that being said, let's see what the keyword for today's video is going to be. We're going to go over here to Dark Matter, and we're going to put it to Invincible, and the first Invincible card that pops up is going to be the keyword for this video. Today it's going to be Steph Curry. So if you made it this far into the video, comment the word Steph Curry, and I will like and reply to every single comment that does say Steph Curry or something around obviously Curry himself, to see who the loyals are that made it all the way to the end as usual. So again, if you comment Curry, I'm going to be liking and replying to every single one of your comments that says that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you go ahead and leave a like and sub up. Make sure you liked, check right now. Make sure you subbed up, check right now. And I'm out of here, boys. Peace.